Just a quick note, don't forget to check out the montage at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy. Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video. And yes, we are officially live with Luke. So recently I've been playing some games this morning, and I started getting the bow and arrow. You know, in almost every chest I looked in, there it was. And I started using it, had my doubts. But I really started getting a feel for it. And now, I'll be honest, it's my new favorite weapon. Let's get into why. So you got the stone sword and the iron axe, sharpness 3 stick or shears, all in your inventory. And there's one key difference that really separates those great weapons versus the bow. And that is its range. With the bow, you can shoot people from a short distance, a medium distance, a long distance. But with all those weapons, you can only hit them from up close. And while you might ask, well, you still have potions, you can throw those and you can aim them just like a bow. But potions, you have to fill about half your inventory to be able to kill someone with them. And 2, not all of them are even deadly. But anyway, moving on, the bow is also great because I guarantee if you check enough chests in one game, you will find it. Meanwhile, say a stone sword or a sharpness 3 stick, you can be looking the whole game and not even find one. As well as with the bow, you have about 3 times the chance of finding one of the variants of the bow, such as Power 1 or Flame 1 or Punch 1, than you would with any other decent weapon. And don't even get me started on how the bow can be tactically used. Let's take Crucible, for instance. You get a bow, maybe punch one, shoot them once, boom, they go flying into the lava. Or even take Cavern, for instance, the map I'm playing on right now. There's a lot of water in there, and say you're in the middle, they're charging you, you got the bow, you can keep them, hold them back with just your bow, and don't even let them hit you. And that was a pretty nice shot right there. Meanwhile, with the sword, if you even let them get close to you, they're just going to trade hits, and then it relies on what weapon you have or what armor you have. And no, I'm not saying the bow is some godly, overpowered weapon that's going to win you every game. I mean, take this for example. I'm about to get smashed by this guy, right there, after I ran out of arrows. But as you can see, I got him pretty low, because this guy comes in, hits him once with the axe, and he's dead. But now you might be asking yourself, well, okay, the bow is pretty good. Let's go into a game, grab a bow, and let's get started. And if you do want to do that, here's some tips. Tip number 1, practice aiming. You have a lot of time in the lobby to take a bow, take some arrows, and try and shoot at some of those buttons or targets or whoever. Tip number 2, try and find a good lobby. One of the hardest things to do is win a game with a bow in a laggy lobby. Okay, you gotta find a good, high quality, fast, no lag lobby to maximize your potential with the bow. And if you don't, you'll be missing shots left and right, and you won't do as well. But if you can't find that perfect lobby, try host one yourself. That'll work just fine. Tip number 4, be sneaky. Don't always just run straight into a sword fight with the bow. But what you want to do is stay on the outside, be prepared to jump in, just like this, at the perfect moment, start shooting, and pick them off when they're low. Easy as that. Tip number 5. Know how far away your target is. If he's really far away, lead your shots. If he's right next to you, don't. Simple as that. Tip number 6. Try and get the higher ground. With the bow, you're not going to do very well if you're under the guy and he's just jumping on you, clobbering you from above. If you're above, you can shoot him down without them even knowing where you are. Alright guys, finally wrapping it up with tip number 8. Try and find something you're comfortable with. If you're using the bow and it's not working out, maybe it's not for you. Try the sword, try the stick, try potions, try the sword. Just find something that works for you. But I'm going to shut up and let you guys watch this awesome montage of me killing people with the bow. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.